We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong.
Go ahead and drop the rounds because it's loaded as hell. There's no loading gate. Just gotta make sure you're not trying to shoot somebody who's straight above you, I guess. Make sure the chambers are clear. Alright. I'm having to kind of dub over everything, so just bear with me, like I said. So today, we're just addressing a little pistol here that Hornet Fixer brought up earlier. I think the direct quote is something to the effect of a nice little Smith & Wesson you got there. Yeah, awesome old Smith & Wesson you got there. Like the video, audio, editing, and selections. Well, I appreciate the comment. Like I said, I want to bring a little more into the community, but we'll continue on with just another video for now until we can get some more equipment and make things work a little better for us. So we're talking about this little pistol. It's a Harrington and Richardson, the American Double Action. It was manufactured from 1883 to 1941. This particular one's chambered in 32 Smith & Wesson short, originally with a black powder cartridge in mind. It was originally nickel plated, and there were very few, if any, blued American double actions made at that time. So it's considered a rarity if you can ever find one that's originally blued still. But this was one of the early models, as there's no caliber or ID marks or serial numbers on the weapon. It's not even a manufacturer's logo or name of any kind. The previous owner or owners didn't really take good care of this weapon. You know, the bore's kind of rough. The cylinder is pretty, it's actually really rough in my opinion. The amount of pitting from the black powder cartridges, and I guess the nickel finish wasn't thick enough, or they didn't get all the crevices covered or something to that effect, and you know, corrosion took place. It's a real nice little pistol. You know, it's a great little belly gun. Point of aim is my best guess. Beyond that, you know, you do have your front sight and a little groove on the top of the receiver there, but that's about it. There's no rear sight. It does have a couple of safety issues if you're considering carrying it. You know, it is the firing pin is built right into the hammer. You know, it's going to come forward, goes through the little hole there in the receiver, and smacks your primer on your 32 Smith & Wesson round. Now, this can be an issue if you're carrying it and you don't realize you have it not cocked at all, meaning you've got a firing pin riding right on right on a primer, and if you drop it or somebody hits you, you hit your pocket somehow or whatnot, you're going to cause the damn thing to fire, and somebody's about to have a bad day. Second, you know, they're kind of hard to find parts for. They're actually a lot of fun to shoot, but you know, with the low recoil, but the rounds are so expensive. It's just really not even a recreational weapon. You can usually find the rounds about once or twice a year, unless you go to a big box store. Believe it or not, I think I can find these rounds easier than I can find 5.56 or 7.62 by 5.4R right now. Can definitely get it faster than I can get 9mm. But anyways, just a little history. in 1875, Harrington and another former Wesson employee, William Augustus Richardson, formed a new weapons company, so the Harrington and Richardson Company. In 1888, the firm was incorporated as the Harrington and Richardson Arms Company. Now, keeping in mind that Frank Wesson started his firearms manufacturing firm in 1859, he actually shared an early patent with Nathan Harrington. So that's up for debate who actually designed these double actions here. Was it Frank Wesson, or did Mr. Harrington? You know, apparently I guess it was both, but I guess we know who actually walked away with the money on that one. But you know, for now, you know, I'll let you know I used to carry this guy. It never served me wrong. I never had, you know, luckily I never had to use it. Never wanted to use it for long range, especially. And you know, it's a real neat little pistol, and it's actually a lot of fun to shoot. You know, if you see one for 50 or 100 bucks, grab it. You know, that's the only reason I picked it up. I didn't even know what it was. I just saw it was cheapo. It was chambered in a 32 Smith & Wesson, and I was just curious. For the price, I couldn't just walk away from it. And then I got me a little jewel here. Like I said, this one was nickel plated, but the nickel was so eroded it was trying to rust out, so just heat treated this guy, quenched in oil. Careful not to jack up my temper on the barrel. This is just a temporary coating. You know, I'm going to actually completely finish polishing this guy, and I'm going to refinish it, and I'll re-upload a video at that point. And this could be years from now. I've got too many projects right now, to be honest. When I've got it all refinished and good to go, I'll get it in another video, and hopefully get a video of it on the range if it's not too expensive at that point. But let me know if you guys want to see any more of these old pistols here. I'm a big fan of them. It's just, I love a nice double action, even a single action. I love old revolvers, and you know, they just have a little character to them. Some of them are really ugly, some of them are kind of cool. But I think the next firearm we're going to go over is going to be the CZ52. Ammo availability will be included, and I actually have some shots that I got recorded for video here, and I just have such a hard time getting the time to make these videos, so this one's coming down the pipeline to you. Out here. Watch out!